Well folks, in case you can't tell, it is windy, really windy. I planted these tomato plants yesterday. I need to protect them. The wind can snap these off. If that trunk snaps, if that little stem snaps, it's gone. So need to protect these. In the past I've done this with some sticks that I found in the yard or prunings from like a peach tree or something, but I need to stake these out. It's a temporary stake. It will only be until the tomatoes get tall enough in this pot, in this earth box, to be able to be tied on this cage here, and that's what I'll do. I'll tie it on this cage. But for right now, I need to help it out, and I've got some it's a high tensile wire, and I cut them in about 2 foot lengths. I wanted to go down into, all the way down into the earth box and then stick up maybe 12 or so inches or more. So I'm gonna put that right beside this. And then I'm gonna come in here with this tape tying tool. If you don't have one of these, I'm telling you what, they're worth their weight in gold. These are really, really handy if you're a gardener. And I'm gonna tie this little dude. Trying not to get in your way here of the camera. Maybe the next one I can show you a little better angle. Just go around it. And staple it. And that thing is tied now to that little stake, and it's not going anywhere. So let me move the camera. Maybe I can get you a better angle when I do this one on this other side. All right, so you're on the back side of the earth box now. I'm still on the front side. Here's another one of those stakes. Again, this is a high tensile wire. Bought it probably 10 years ago. Comes in a 4,000 foot roll, I think. You don't want to do that. I paid way too much money for it and really have used it only for little small projects. I didn't use it on any fencing, so I haven't used it up by any means. So I'll put that in there. Go down. I'm trying, there you go, trying to hit the hole. If you know about an earth box, they have a grid underneath that holds the potting mix, keeps the potting mix from going down into the water reservoir. And that's what I tried to hit. At first I didn't hit it. It stops right there, and then I go down, and now I'm in the water reservoir, and I'm all the way in, which makes it very, very stable. Come in here with my tape tying machine. Click it once, it picks up the tape. And you go around it, make sure you're all the way around it so you don't squash that stem when you staple. Just make sure you give it plenty. That's got a lot of room. It's not going to bind pinch the plant or bind the plant. Not going to be a problem there. I'm going to do, I've got two on the other side over here that are really tall. They're cherry tomatoes, a lot taller than this. Probably going to get a couple of staples. So let me take you over there and show you those. All right, you're still on the back side of the earth box. I'm still on the front side of the earth box. If any of these plants were going to be broken by this wind, snap in this wind, it's going to be these two because they're just bigger plants. And for that reason, they catch more wind. They got a lot of more foliage on them. The more foliage on a plant, it's just like a sail. That wind hits those leaves, that foliage, and it just wants to take it over. That's why trees blow over, especially in the springtime. As you staple it, it cuts the tape, it makes the staple, and you're done. It's just really, really good. All right, let's get this one in here. I'm putting it on the south side. Wind is coming from the south, coming this way. And I'm putting these stakes on the south side because this time of year, the wind is normally coming from the south, and it's gonna wanna blow this way. So I'm putting them over on this side. Again, these are galvanized. Trying to find that hole. That may be in it already. No, I'm not. So let's move it around till we get there. Ought to find one of those holes. There you go. This again, probably could stand snipping off these bottom leaves. Kind of helps it keep it disease free. Pick up the tape, push it back, go around the plant, staple and tape it. I'm gonna come up here, probably right there. Trying to find a good place to do it. Again, I'm not doing it so tight that it's going to constrict the plant in any way. But that's how you stake a tomato. And I'm going to do this with my peppers too, probably, because some of them are pretty tall. Anything you've got that's pretty tall, this is a good idea, especially this time of year in the spring when the wind is really kicking up. So if you don't have one of these, get one. You could probably use a twist tie like from bread. If you've got enough of those, if you save those, I don't think I would use a cable tie, because that it's just not going to be that forgiving. This material will stretch somewhat. So that's these two tied up in this earth box. I tied the two on the end first. I've got a few more to do right there. We're keeping our tomatoes from getting broke in the wind. All right, we're gone.